Hello all and welcome here to Russell E. Dietrich Park in Jamestown, New York, where the Batavia Muckdogs take on the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. I'm Dylan Patemry here on the call with you today for what could potentially be my last ever broadcast here this season with the Muckdogs as they're looking to clinch up the number one seed. They can't get it done tonight, but they can certainly get a step closer. We'll walk you through all the scenarios and just how in the coming days the Muckdogs could clinch that number one seed, guaranteeing them home field advantage and making sure the West Division runs through Batavia. But first, looking at today's matchup, as the Muckdogs come in with a record of 27-14, hot off their win yesterday in Elmira 9-1. With that win yesterday, they clinched at least the number 2 seed, so at least one game will be home at Batavia. Tickets are now on sale for Sunday's game that will start at 4:05. You can either visit the box office at 299 Bank Street or call our number 585-524-2260. Where the Jamestown Tarp Skunks are looking in on the playoffs, currently sitting 21-1. Couple games out, looking to claim a spot in the playoffs. They'll certainly need a win tonight. Just a couple games remaining for them. So far in the season series, the Muckdogs have the lead 7-1. The most recent matchup was on July 23rd, where the Tarp Skunks came in to Dwyer Stadium and defeated the Muckdogs 3-2 in a very close margin victory there. And they seem to have quite the fun time celebrating on the field, so you know the Muckdogs are going to come back and wanting to do the exact same and potentially push them one step closer to not even making the playoffs. So now we'll get you today's starting lineup. And we'll start first with the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Leading off is center fielder Henry Martinez. Shortstop Mark Tucker. Hitting third is the third baseman Cody Bay. Batting cleanup is the extra hitter Pat Bigham. Hitting fifth is the left fielder Brandon Lane. Hitting sixth, the designated hitter Trey Zarowski. Hitting seventh, the catcher Johnny Campus. Hitting eighth will be the right fielder Jordan King. Batting ninth is Jack Davis, the first baseman. And number 10, the second baseman, Nate Johnson. On the mound today is number 33, Travis Perry. So that's the starting lineup for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Now let's look at your Batavia Muckdogs starting lineup. Leading off will be the right fielder Josh Leadham. Hitting second will be Kyle Corso at first base. Hitting third will be designated hitter Tyler Canoe. The catcher today will be Levi Aguilar. Hitting in that fourth spot, Trey Bacon back out in center field hitting fifth. Gavin Schrader will be out in left field. Jerry Reinhart back at third base, hitting in the 7th hole. Alex Torres, the extra hitter today, hitting 8th. Kenny Dodson Jr., he'll be at second base and batting 9th. And Caleb Rodriguez back out at shortstop, rounding out the lineup and getting his first start on the mound after being a reliever so far on the season will be Batavia native Alex Hale. So those are today's starting lineups. We'll get you some more playoff situations and more facts about today's game. But first, we'd like to look at a couple events coming up at Dwyer Stadium. Don't go anywhere. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Muckdog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
And we are back here as they're announcing the Tarp Skunks lineup. Once again, your Muckdogs will host at least one home game. Tickets are now on sale, either at our box office, 299 Bank Street in Batavia, New York, or the number on your screen, 585-524-2260. Home game, first one on Sunday. First pitch will be 4:05. And now the teams are lining up as we get ready for the national anthem. We'll go ahead and give a listen in and get ready for tonight's game.
Our national anthem singer is just about ready to turn on the microphone.
Yep, and it's a oh, say, can you see my dogs light, so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose blossoms and bright stars through the perilous sky o'er the ramparts we watched, with gallantry streaming, and rockets red first singing in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So the national anthem has been sung. Let's get ready to play some baseball. So once again, the Muckdogs coming in with a 7-1 record over Jamestown. The most recent one, though, did go to the Tarp Skunks. Originally set up to have 10 matchups in the year, but on July 17th, a game here was rained out and canceled, so they'll have to settle just for 9. So far on the road here, 3-0, whereas they're 3-1 at Dwyer Stadium. Let's get you today's pitching matchup. It will be Travis Perry on the mound for the Tarp Skunks, where Alex Hale for the Muckdogs. Perry's 8 games played, 7 started, 1 complete game, 39.2 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, 17 walks, win-loss of 4-3, and a 3.85 ERA. Alex Hale has appeared in 6 games, no starts yet, but will change that today. 7 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 0-0 win-loss, and a 5.14 ERA. So like I mentioned, there is nothing the Muckdogs can do today to clinch. However, with Utica's loss yesterday, they're now just a game and a half back, are Utica, meaning the Muckdogs' magic number is 3. And if you're wondering what that means, For every win or every Utica loss, that number goes down by 1. And once that number hits 0, the Muckdogs will have clinched the #1 seed. So there is potential that tomorrow the Muckdogs could clinch. We'll keep you updated on action around the PGCBL as we're getting ready to go underway here now. But should the Muckdogs win today and tomorrow, and Utica lose either today or tomorrow, the Muckdogs would clinch the #1 seed and guarantee the West Division run through Batavia. So, we're ready to play some ball. Josh Leadham is going to lead it off once again for the Muckdogs tonight. Leadham hitting .349 so far on the season. He's got 28 stolen bags now, adding 2 yesterday, and is 3rd in the league. The league leader has 37, so he'd need a lot of stolen bases in order to get up to that. As he hits one into right field, that's going to get down for at least 1. We'll see if he turns, and he'll hold up at first. First pitch he sees, he goes opposite field. As I was about to say, he's going to need a lot of stolen bags to even attempt to get close with just 4 games, including today, remaining. So a leadoff single off the first pitch he sees from Perry. And that's going to bring up the #2 hitter, Kyle Corso. He went 2 for 5 yesterday and tacked on a home run in the 5th inning, a solo shot over the left field wall. First pitch right off the back of Kyle Corso, and he'll flip around and trot on down to first base, and just like that, 2 pitches and 2 runners on the base path. And that's going to bring up Tyler Canoe. For Corso, that's his 3rd time hit by pitch so far on the season. And as of recently, the story for the Muckdogs, when they're getting going, it's getting runs in the 1st inning. And with none down and 2 runners on, Canoe steps up to the plate. He's got 37 RBIs on the season. He's used to having men on the bag when he comes up to the plate. That's why he's in that 3 hole. First pitch in there for a strike. Perry takes the look over to second base. That one low in the dirt, blocked by Campus. It's going to even things up now, 1-1. And like I mentioned, Canoe with that 37 RBIs, he's been dabbling around up there in the leaders for RBIs in the league, now 3rd. The league leader has 45. The next pitch fired in low. And I'll bring it to 2-1 now here. Canoe, a .300 hitter. So Perry checks over to second base. He thinks about it. Next pitch just over the outside corner there on the breaking ball. Going to even things up now here. So 2-2. And he'll check over to second, and Leadham will run back there, no problem, with no throw attempted. On deck would be Aguila. But first it's Canoe here with runners on the bags. That pitch just a bit low as Campus tried to pull it up. But instead, we'll have our first full count of the game here. And this will be a big pitch from Perry trying to make a statement. And they'll step back over there, but no throw towards the second baseman. So Leadham will retake his lead. second baseman Johnson, the one checking over to second base there. Here's the payoff pitch. That one swung straight up the middle. That's going to get through. Leadham's going to round third while Corso takes the turn to third base. Corso will be in there, safe under the tag, and Leadham scores an RBI single. And 1-0 already the score with just 3 batters so far. And tack that on as another RBI for Tyler Canoe. 38 now on the season. And just like yesterday, the Muckdogs got out to an early lead, picking up 4 runs in just the first inning. And Canoe will be at first with Corso at third, Aguila stepping up to the plate. Aguila was hot at the beginning of the season, one of the best batters on this team, also great at getting on base, has since slowed down a little bit, not hitting too poorly though at .239. That first one just a bit inside for ball number 1. Aguila will look to go into the postseason picking up the same form and get hot. He is good at getting on base, so 25 walks in 12 hit by pitches, which is tied second in the league. As he smacks that one, and that's going to be caught. I thought maybe he was going to have enough to reach the outfield, but instead, off the inside of the bat. And so that will go for out number 1, as just missing the barrel of the bat there from Aguila, a line out to the shortstop. That's going to bring up Trey Bacon now. 1 down, still runners on the corner. Bacon takes that one on the outside of the plate for strike number 1. Bacon, who appeared in center field yesterday, then moved over to left. As taking off will be Canoe, the throw down will not be in time. A second straight game with a steal from Canoe. And he reached double digits yesterday and now sits on 13 on the season. And 2 runners now in scoring position here for Trey Bacon. 1-1 the count. That one smacked to the right side of the infield. Run will come in to score, and Bacon will be safe as he's taken off of the bag. And so that one probably going to be ruled an E4 right there. But regardless, he should still get the RBI on that one, and Muckdogs now up 2-0 here with just 1 down. Up to bat now is Gavin Schrader. Schrader, who hasn't appeared in the last couple games, but now back in the lineup, hitting .308, and you might notice something, no hair flowing out the back of that helmet. Just got a recent new haircut there. Might make him a little bit faster along the base path. So he takes the first one for a ball, 1-0 the count. And not the best start for the Skunks, who really need to do well to close out the season here as the pickoff over to first. Bacon slides back in there safely. Schrader, the lone left-handed batter. In today's lineup, Benitez and Fry, the other left-handers, not in today's lineup, as he swings on one on the outside corner. Fry and Benitez, of course, both batting yesterday. Benitez had 4 walks in 4 appearances, something you don't really see that often. That next pitch swung on foul towards left field, and that's going to drop foul. And so the count now will be 1-2. The pickoff to Bacon at first. And the tag won't be there in time. Of course, Bacon did steal second last time. Got caught in the rundown. The run came to score. Then oddly made a decision to run back to second. As the pitch from Schrader is fouled off, the count will remain. Again, yesterday, Bacon, he got in a pickle and managed to eventually get back, slide into first, and I think maybe he thought the ball got past, so he tried to run to second and ended up getting tagged out. But regardless, the Muckdogs picked up their 6th run of that game. Bacon fakes like he takes off. That one off the plate, and that'll go foul. That one right off the center of the plate, and it looked like it was maybe going to carry forward into play, but touched by Campus, foul down the third baseline. And that'll keep the count at 1-2 here to the left fielder, Schrader. The pick off again. That one not in time, as the throw missed a little bit, but almost helped him, landing right towards the leg of Bacon. Another throw. That's a balk, they call. And so Bacon will take second, and Canoe will trot over home plate. And just like yesterday in the first inning, the Muckdogs got a balk with the bases loaded. And I believe it was also Canoe who came in to score on that one. And so now a second straight game in the first inning, Canoe scores from third on a balk. Now a 3-0 ball game. Trey Bacon now over to second. The count 2-2. Bacon fakes like he takes off, but Schrader will foul that one off into the protective netting. Or excuse me, it'll be a 1-2 count still. And that's about 4 foul balls now. Schrader taking the place of Brian Fry today, of just keeping the count alive. That next pitch over the plate and catches him looking, so Perry wins the battle in that one and sends down his first batter and out number 2 of the inning. So that's going to bring up now Jerry Reinhardt batting in the 7th hole. 2 down now for him. He produced 2 singles, one of them being a beautifully laid down bunt down third baseline yesterday. Also added a stolen bag. First pitch he swung up the middle. The shortstop's going to pick it up. The throw, he's not able to do it as it bobbles out of his glove. And Bacon almost got caught rounding third base there. And that one's probably going to be ruled an error, I would assume, on the shortstop. And I believe it is. So a second error in the inning there. This time an E6. Reinhardt gets to first. Bacon advances over to third base now. 2 down, the batter Alex Torres. He was in the field yesterday, but now he's doing the extra hitting duties as he takes strike 1 on the outside of the plate. Torres hitting .265. He's got 6 RBIs. That one misses just a bit low. And that'll even things at 1 apiece. So again, Reinhardt at first base reaching on the error. Bacon also reached on the error and has advanced all the way around to third now. Next pitch off the plate, chopped over to the pitcher. He'll toss it over to first and gets the third out of the inning. So 2 hits, 3 runs scored from the Muckdogs. Another hot start to the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the bottom of the first. This is Muckdog Baseball.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
All right, and we're in here for the bottom of the first inning. On the mound once again is Alex Hale, getting his first start. So far, he's made 6 appearances, 7 innings pitched, and 5 strikeouts, a 5.14 ERA. Hale, one of the 5 Batavia natives on the team, and his dad, if you've ever traveled to Dwyer Stadium and seen how beautiful the field looks, well, his dad, Larry, takes care of that and does a beautiful job. Larry out here today in attendance, got the day off, gets to watch his son on the mound. Has the first pitch swung on and will go foul. The leadoff hitter for the Tarp Skunks is Henry Martinez. Martinez, the center fielder today. As you see, Reinhardt playing on the infield, as Martinez is known to bunt the ball a couple times and try and go for a hit, as that one's in there for a ball. And the count, 1-1. Hale's the type of pitcher, he won't beat you with velocity, but he's got some great break to his pitches. Sure to mess up some batters' vision. So he shows bunt. That one is going to travel foul. And there was just got under that one and pops it up. And so the count now will shift to 1-2. And so Martinez digs back on in as Hale gets the sign. That one misses outside. Even things 2-2. Hale isn't a conventional pitcher, as you see him walk around the mound. He does that quite a lot after each pitch. Gets the ball, walks all the way around, then comes back onto the mound as well. As I feel like I just noticed this now, his other foot comes up on top of the mound with his right foot. That pushes off as that one's fouled up and into the press box. As that one just misses to the right of me, but the Tarp Skunks have a radio broadcast right next to me. It went into their window and not mine. So maybe I'll get one today, but at the same time, gotta make sure all the equipment stays safe up here. 2-2 still the count. That one hits on top of the plate. It's going to bring things full now to the leadoff batter. Currently on the season at Dwyer walking around, I'm 0 for 3 on foul ball catches. Still got 3 more games coming up, though. Make sure you guys come by, grab some tickets, and enjoy some Muckdog baseball as we sit in first place looking to clinch a playoff spot. The payoff pitch from Hale, that one driven down the right field line, and that's going to get down fair. We'll see if he turns for 2. He'll hold up at first. And so Martinez works it full and gets a lead-off single. That's going to bring up the shortstop now, Mark Tucker. So far on the season, Tucker's got a .236 batting average. Alongside 16 RBIs, third on the team. Martinez is a speedster on the bases, so Hale will be sure to keep a close eye over there at first. First pitch fired in there for a strike on the inside part of the plate. And so Owen won the count. Martinez does have 14 stolen bags and has played all but just 2 games for the Skunks. He'll take off. The throw down to second will be in time, but Rodriguez unable to hold on to it. So instead he'll slide in there safely. If there's one thing that the Dogs have seemed to be struggling with as of recently and somewhat throughout the season, it's throw downs to second and just being able to catch it off of 1 or 2 hops there to apply the tag. As Hale steps off of the mound. 1-1 the count here to Tucker, now with the runner in scoring position. Checks back there. The pitch grounded to the right side of the infield. We'll see if Dodson can make the play. He will. And they'll retire 1 down now in the inning, while Martinez advances over to third base. So a good job there by Dodson of getting there in time and then making the play over to Corso at first. And up now the third baseman, Cody Bay, hitting exactly 300 so far on the season for the third baseman. Hale fires the first one, just missing down. And so ball number 1 to Bay. Hale steps off, struggling to get what the sign was. And now he'll come together. Next pitch misses off of the right side of the plate. And so now the count here is going to be 2-0. Muckdogs on the out part of the infield. Dodson and Rodriguez there in the middle, as that one's hard swung grounder, foul and scooped up by one of the Tarp Skunks players. And so that's going to move things to 2-1 here now with a 3-run advantage. It seems the Muckdogs are more focused on just getting the next out. Hale will look to deal with the batter himself. As Martinez tries to play some mind games, and that one in the dirt by Hale. 3-1. So Bay with the 3-1 count. That one swung and fouled up over the press box here at Dietrich Park. And so that's going to bring us to another full count here. Here is the payoff pitch. That one swung foul. And it will go down the left field line. And so he'll step back in and back onto the rubber for Hale, as he is searching for his first of the game and what would be number 6 on the season for him. That one swung on towards right field, and it's not going to get down. It's going to be foul, as he looked to take that one opposite field, and would have likely meant possibly 2 bases and a run scored in. So once again, count full, runner on third base. Just one down. Here's the pitch. Swung on towards center field. Bacon's going to get under that one, and it's going to be an easy tag up for the Tarp Skunks. No attempt from Bacon. So that one was way too deep for him to try and make a spin around grab anyways. So it's going to move the score now 3-1. And 2 down now here in the inning. Up now is the extra hitter, Pat Bigham. Joined the team later in the season. He's played 12 games, and he's hitting .324 on the season. First pitch missing just low beneath the knees. And so 1-0 will be the count. To the righty Bigham. Standing deep in the batter's box, foot on the back part as he takes that next one. Just missing a bit inside there. I think Hale wanted the call on that one. But instead, he'll face the 2-0 now here as he falls behind. The 2-0 swung on hard towards Reinhardt, the backhanded play, and the throw will be in time for out number 3 of the inning. So 1 hit and 1 run scored by the Tarp Skunks off the sacrifice fly from Cody Bay. Brings it now to a 3-1 ball game. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
All right, and we're in here for the second inning. Due up 9-10 and 1 for the Muckdogs. Leading off will be Kenny Dodson Jr. He's at second base today. Dodson, who's making his 22nd appearance today. He's played all over the place. Second, short, third, center field, you name it. He's been there, hitting 189 on the season. Been used a couple of times as a pinch runner as he slams that one towards center field, but right into the hand of Martinez, and that will be out number 1 off the first pitch. And so that's now going to bring up Caleb Rodriguez, who is the 10 hitter today for the Muckdogs. Rodriguez took a break from yesterday and he came in the 8th inning. He's been really good defensively so far this season, especially as the season has progressed and gone on, and he's established himself there at shortstop, making amazing defensive plays, but also a solid hitter to have in your 10 hole. As next pitch in there for a strike brings things to 1-1 here now. Like I was mentioning, Rodriguez hitting .234 on the season, but gets on bag, has 20 walks. And that one in at the knees, and that's got to be a tough call right there. Looked like that one was a really low, but instead Perry will get the call, and now 1-2 the count. And Rodriguez will swing on the next pitch he sees, and he'll take that into center field for a single. So Rodriguez reaches with 1 out. After he saw that hit that second strike call there, he was taking matters into his own hand and reaching base. And so we're back now to the top of the lineup just like that. Yesterday's game, they batted all the way around in just the first inning, but Leadham now comes up in the second with a runner on. Leadham with 22 RBIs on the season. As the first pitch to him misses on the outside. Rodriguez just 2 stolen bags on the season so far. They'll pick off to him. He'll dive back in there safely. And another pickoff there. That is another balk there from Perry. And so Rodriguez is going to get second as the managers of the Tarp Skunks is going to come out and have a word with the umpire. And so he's having the conversation. As Perry's a bit lost on that call. But regardless, he's going to have to step up now with Rodriguez advancing to second and in scoring position for Leadham here. Leadham a chance to add number 23 on the season. Not much of a power hitter. Hits a lot of drives and bloops into the outfield. Haven't really seen him lace one deep, but a deep center field here could mean extra bases. Possibly a triple for Leadham, as that one in there for ball number 2. Leadham with just 1 triple on the season, and with his speed, you'd think he'd have more, but he hasn't really hit one deep over the outfielders, just getting on base and then moving around by himself. 2-0, that one hits on the outside, and so the count now will be 2-1. Again, Rodriguez taking his lead off of the second base bag, slowly inching away. The next pitch to Leadham, big cut, and a miss there. And so the count now will be evened up at 2-2. Here's the delivery. That one just low. And so that's going to bring the count full here now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to lead him. He singled in his first at-bat and came around to score. See what Perry does here. The 3-2. Chopper towards the third baseman, cleanly fielded by Bay. The throw over to first in time, as he briefly looked off Rodriguez, who wasn't going anywhere. And so 2 down now here in the inning is going to bring up the first baseman, Kyle Corso. Corso, who saw just 1 pitch from Perry, and who really knows how much he actually saw it, as he turned away and it pegged him straight on the back on the number 5. So the first pitch to him in this at-bat falls in there for a strike on the breaking ball. And so the count 0-1, 2 down. Corso swings on that one, and Rodriguez advances over to third as that one bounced and hit the plate. So the count 0-2, but now Rodriguez just 90 feet from being the 4th run of the game for the Muckdogs. Corso, who's been moved around a lot in the lineup, anywhere between 2, 3, 4, and 5. He's been a solid hitter so far in the season for the Muckdogs. Let's see what he can do with an 0-2 count. He takes that one on the outside. Good vision and plate discipline from him there. As the count now 1-2 to him. The windup and the pitch from Perry. That one in the dirt, but blocked by Campus this time as he shifted his body over there, getting the ball trapped up in his chest. Even things at 2 apiece. Next pitch fouled off towards the bleachers, and that'll keep things at 2-2 now, as again staying alive there is Corso. That one close, and that one's going to hit him as he went to come and swing. So 2 hit-by pitches for Kyle Corso, and he'll get over to first base the hard way once again. Corso now doubles his hit-by pitches on the season in just 2 at-bats today, now sitting on 4. As Campus gives a sign on what to do should Corso steal towards second base. Again, the Muckdogs like to use the tactic of running towards second and then getting caught in the rundown to try and score home the run before the tag is applied. We'll see what they do here. Canoe, who had an RBI single his first time up to bat. That one swung on, fouled, and that'll go over the bleachers down along the first baseline. Corso takes his lead. That one's chopped towards the shortstop. He'll make the throw over to first and off the bag. And so Canoe will be in there safely. And I would guess that's going to be another error ruled there by the shortstop today, Mark Tucker. And it will. An E6, but regardless, it gets another run on the board. The score now 4-1 in favor of the Muckdogs. So I don't believe an RBI there for Canoe as he reaches on an error, but at the same time, doesn't really matter to the team. Brings up Aguila now here as he swings on the first pitch he sees. That one to Tucker. He'll just pitch it over to the second baseman, Johnson, and retire for the third out of the inning. Muckdogs pick up one run there off the throwing error from the shortstop. And now the lead is 4-1. We'll be right back. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right.
And we're getting ready to get started here in the bottom of the second. Once again, playoff tickets now on sale for the Muckdogs. And you can call the number on your screen, 585-524-2260, or visit our box office at 299 Bank Street, Batavia, New York. And I got some more good news for you Muckdog fans out there, as Utica is currently trailing Mohawk Valley in the bottom of the 4th inning, 6-0. And with a loss by Utica and a win today, the Muckdogs would just need one more win to clinch that number 1 seed. So still a lot of baseball to go, though, so nothing for certain. But right now, things are looking up for the Muckdogs. First pitch by Hale at the knees, and in there for a strike. The batter up is the left fielder, Brandon Lane. Lane hitting .263 so far on the season. Next pitch swung on and missed. It looked like Lane was thinking fastball there and almost swung, then went again at the ball, breaking in there and swung a bit too late. 0-2 now the count here for Hale. Next pitch up there high on the fastball for ball number 1. The 1-2 swung on, and that's going to drop into right field. An unlucky hit for the Muckdogs, as that one just off the inside of the bat tails and drops between Dodson and Leadham for another lead-off single for the Tarp Skunks. As last time that happened, Martinez eventually would score on the sacrifice fly. That's going to bring up Trey Zarowski as the pickoff move over to first base. Not in time, as sliding back on in there was Lane. He's got 10 stolen bases on the season. So Zarowski, the designated hitter today, that first one in there for a strike. Zorowski, another new member here on the Skunks team, making just his 11th appearance for the team, hitting .314. Another pickoff move. And again, sliding back in there safely will be Lane. But Zorowski, third on the team in batting average as of right now. He fouls that one back off behind the plate. And so that's going to move things now to an 0-2 count once again here for Hale. That pitch misses up high. Hale unhappy with himself as that one looked to slip up. So the count now 1-2. That one fouled off. And we'll go back at it for the 1-2. Next pitch in the dirt, and the runner's going to go, and he's going to get caught in a pickle as chasing him down and tagging out the runner. There is Corso. A great job by Aguila to stop that one on the outside. I think Lane thought just maybe that one made it past Aguila, but instead he'll be tagged out for out number 1. Count now 2-2. So Hale comes together and swung on and missed, and so that'll be his first strikeout of the day. And just like that, now there's 2 outs here in the inning. And a chance for an unconventional 1-2-3 inning for Hale. Johnny Campus, the catcher, now up to bat. He's had a tendency to be torching the Muckdogs when they've come up against each other, as he thinks about the first pitch he sees, but holds off for ball number 1. Campus also comes to the plate, no gloves on his hands. Next pitch from Hale, missing up high. So the count now 2-0. Campus a .234 hitter, but sees a lot of times runners on the bag. Hit 2 doubles against the Muckdogs in the last game here at Jamestown, as he foul tips that one, and that'll be the first strike, making the count 2-1 here. He's got 22 RBIs, does Campus, so far on the season, playing 38 games for the team. Next pitch from Hale, that one in there for a strike as Aguila can't squeeze it. But 2 balls and 2 strikes now the count here with 2 down in the inning. So Campus will look to keep it up while Hale looks to send him down. That one, a line drive and a beautiful catch there by a fan in the first base bleachers as he makes the barehanded snag. A little bit of a tip drill there as he tipped up the initial line drive and then eventually made the grab. count's still 2-2 here for Hale to the batter Campus. The next pitch, that swung foul once again, this time towards third baseline, but this one goes over the stands. No play able to be made by the fans. So the count remains at 2 apiece. Campus just staying alive as of right now. That one fouled off once again. And so Campus dueling off with Hale. Last time we saw this was Perry and Schrader back in the first inning. And here the pitcher will win again. A beautiful breaking ball from Hale sends down a second batter of the game, this time looking on that one. And so through 2 innings, Muckdogs leading 4-1. We'll be right back for the top of the third. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
All right, and we're ready to head underway here in the third inning. Leading off will be Trey Bacon. Bacon, who reached on an E4, advanced all the way around to third, but then left stranded over there. He'll come up with Perry still on the mound for the Tarp Skunks. The first pitch he sees is launched high into the infield as the shortstop Tucker will make the grab there for out number 1 of the inning. And so that's now going to bring up Gavin Schrader here after the pop up to the shortstop from Bacon. Schrader was left looking, but in a good battle and an at-bat. First pitch he sees fouled off towards the left field line for strike number 1. And the next pitch, that one misses low and outside. And so the count now even at 1 apiece. That one swung on and missed. And that's strike 2 now. Same situation as last. And that one in there for a called strike again. And second time he'll be left looking today. And And so 2 down now in the inning for the Skunks. And that's going to bring up Jerry Reinhardt, who just picked up his 50th hit yesterday, as he chops that first one towards the shortstop. The throw over there in time on the stretch and scoop there by Davis. A quick inning from Perry, allowing no runs and no hits. A 1-2-3. We'll be back for the bottom of the third. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a veteran at one of our home games, please email us with their name and a good email or phone to contact them at. The vet who is recognized will receive 4 free tickets to that game. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. Again, that's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with a good email or phone to contact them at.
All right. So we are now in here for the bottom of the third inning. 2 straight strikeouts to finish out last inning for Hale. See what happens here to the first batter, King, as that one's in there for ball number 1. Next pitch, close up and in. And so 2-0 here. King coming into today hitting .253. Next pitch fouled off in behind home plate. And so that'll be the first strike. Now 2-1. Hale comes together. The 2-1 pitch. That one up close. And so that's going to move the count now to 3-1. Hitters count here for the batter, King. So Hale will look to fire back here. That pitch up and in again. And so that'll mark the first base on balls as Hale walks him there on 5 pitches. Of course, Corso has been hit by a pitch twice today, but also the first free batter allowed there by the Muckdogs. And another lead-off runner in the inning. Pickoff move from Hale and back in there safely on the throw will be King. Up is Jack Davis, the first baseman. That one swung on towards left center field, and Schrader and Bacon getting over there, and Schrader with the amazing grab from left field, making the run all the way over there and forced to run all the way back to first base will be King. As Schrader had to cover quite some ground there, and like we mentioned earlier in the game, Schrader just did add, or I should say subtract some hair as he got a haircut. That might have given him just the extra boost and extra speed to get over to that one, as just making the grab on the extended arm. Now 1 down in the inning. That's going to bring up Nate Johnson. His first pitch he sees, he fouls off. And that'll be strike 1. And so Hale just given the ball. And I'm going to quickly sweep off some of the dirt there on home plate. So quick check over to first base, and then he'll throw there, but diving back in safely again will be King. King with 12 stolen bags on the season so far, 3rd on the team. That one swung up the middle, but caught by Dodson. The throw to first, not in time to try and double him up. But a line out to Dodson produces out number 2. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order. And Henry Martinez. Martinez's first time up. He got that one down the right field line for a single, stole a bag, advanced to second on the ground out by Tucker, and then would score on the Cody Bay sacrifice fly. He'll look to keep things alive and get some more runs on the board for the Skunks, as that one's popped up high here behind the booth, and that is going to land right next to me and almost come into the box. We mentioned it, and I'm getting some fuss there from Skip and Coach Eaton, as they're saying I should have reached out to try and catch the ball, but instead it clunks right off in front of me and down. I'm sure we're going to be hearing about that one on the bus ride back. Pick off over to first base, and that one will be back in there safely. Still trying to think if I could have made that grab. I saw it popping up and coming towards me, but I wasn't quite sure. Next pitch, swung on foul, and so the count 0-2 here now with 2 down. So Martinez takes a breath, steps out of the box. And now back on in. 0-2 still the count here. Here's the pitch, as going is the batter King, and he'll be in there safely. And with a stolen bag. And that one was a ball, so 1-2 now the count. Hale could wipe away that steal and keep the batter stranded, but now a base hit from Martinez would likely mean another run in to score. And time called from the batter Martinez as he steps on out. And now back on in. Again, the count still 1-2 here with 2 down. That one in the dirt, even now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Hale looking on, and he gets the sign. And here's the pitch. That one bounces way in front of the plate, off the mask of Aguila, and actually back to Hale. And so that's now going to bring the count full here. On deck would be Tucker, should Martinez be walked or reach base in any form. Last two pitches from Hale just in front. Here's the full count, and swung on and miss. A huge strikeout there from Alex Hale, number 3 on the day, and leaves the Tarp Skunks without a run once again. We're going to head on into the 4th inning. Muckdogs leading 4-1. Don't go anywhere.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
All right, and time for top of the 4th. Leading off will be Alex Torres, who 8, 9, and 10 due up. Last time around, he finished off the 1st inning where the Muckdogs scored 3 runs by grounding back to the pitcher. Perry still on the mound as he fires the first pitch of the inning in there for a strike. Count 0-1. Next pitch from Perry. That one dropped out of the glove from Campus as it looked like he was trying to frame that one up. And so that would be called a ball. Might have had a chance if he held on to it. But instead the count now even at 1 apiece. Next pitch, fouled back, almost taking out Hale, who was having a discussion with Eaton on the line drive. And Eaton telling him, what are you doing up there at the plate? Keep it in play. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on. That one time hit someone who looked like they dropped some food, but in exchange they get a ball. Another hard line drive ball. This time into the stands. That one in the dirt, and we'll get by. Now, count 2-2. Next pitch from Perry, again in the dirt. And so that's going to bring us to a full count here now. Or excuse me, I believe a 2-2 count now. That one in the dirt. And so now the count full. And so 3 balls and 2 strikes. Torres, the last 3 thrown in the dirt. This one in there, just at the bottom of the strike zone. Torres was thinking about swinging at it and held up, but he'll be ringed on up for out number 1 here in the inning. And bring up Kenny Dodson, who flew out to the center fielder in his first at-bat in the 2nd inning. So the first pitch into him on the outside, and Perry has found the strike zone now, dotting him up on the outside corner. Next one swung on towards center field. Again, good contact, but straight into the glove of Martinez. An almost like for like hit in his 2 at-bats. And now 2 down in the inning is going to bring up Caleb Rodriguez, who singled in his first at-bat, smacked one up the middle, and eventually would come around to score. That next pitch again bouncing out in front of the plate. And that'll be ball number 1, 1-0 the count. That one close inside as Rodriguez turned away, but would fall in on the inside corner instead. So that'll even things here now at 1 apiece. The 1-1 swung on, and that one rolled away up and off of campus. So the count now 1-2 here for Rodriguez. Not sure why he was running. He might have thought maybe that was strike 3. Instead, 1-2, he's got another shot. That one in the dirt. And so that'll even things up now at 2 apiece. Chance for Perry to escape with another shutout inning. And another 1-2-3. That pitch in the dirt again. So a full count. Some pitches in the dirt, which has happened quite often now today from both Perry and a couple from Hale. Here is the payoff pitch. That one in there on the outside corner. And Rodriguez did not seem happy with that. It seems like been quite a large strike zone today from the home plate umpire. But we'll head on into the bottom of the 4th inning. Muckdogs shut out again in another 1-2-3 inning. This is Muckdog Baseball.
When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a teacher that has made a difference to you, please nominate them to be Teacher of the Game. If a teacher is picked, they will get 2 free tickets to a home game, and we will shout them out during our 4th inning. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilip samdefilippo12@gmail.com. That's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with their name and a good email or number to contact them at.
All right, we bring you back in for the bottom of the fourth inning. Hale taking the mound once again, leading off his Mark Tucker. He swings on the first pitch. He sees that one's heading out towards right field, but Leadham will track that one down. And so that's the first time that the lead-off batter has been retired in the game for the Tarp Skunks. And up now is Cody Bay. He hit a sac fly in his first at-bat to score the lone run so far for Jamestown. As we just have a bit of a hold up for a brief second. And now I think we can finally get underway. First pitch in there for a ball, just missing down low. Some action in the pen for Jamestown right now. So again, Bay up to hit. Next pitch he sees hit over towards Reinhardt at third. He'll make the throw and in time. And so rule that one 5-3. And out number 2 of the inning on just 3 pitches. That's now going to bring up Pat Bigham, the extra hitter today. In his first at-bat, he grounded out to third base. Hale looking to pick up another 1-2-3 and respond back to Jamestown. That one just missing a bit high. And so 1-0 the count. So again, Bigham standing in tall from the right-handed batter's box. The 1-0 pitch to him, swung high up. That's going to go in foul territory. And Hale and Aguila both run into each other, but Aguila will end up making the grab as Hale came all the way from the mound, trying to call him off. I think that's normally Aguila's call. Regardless, they make the catch in a 1-2-3 inning there from the Muckdogs. Will be back for top of the 5th. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
So we're back for the 5th inning. Pitching change now. Travis Perry exits the game after 4 innings. Evan Harrison comes on in. He'll be making his 3rd appearance. Just 3.2 innings pitched so far with 2 strikeouts and a 7.36 ERA from him. And leading off will be the leadoff hitter, Josh Leadham. His 3rd at-bat. He's 1 for 2 so far on the day. As Leadham fouls that one back behind home plate. And so I'll be strike number 1 of the inning. Next pitch, he sees that one's lined over into the stands once again. And so the count now 0-2. Harrison looking to pick up the first out. The 0-2 pitch swung on again. That one line drive back into the stands. Make sure you're keeping your eyes on the game if you come to one, especially today. Multiple line drive foul balls. So no sleeping tonight. 0-2 the count. That one up high. And so 1-2. Those 2 foul balls definitely keeping everyone awake and active and now ready to catch anything that comes their way. The 1-2 pitch thought about by Leadham. They'll say he did not go and even things up now at 2 apiece. And so Harrison comes together. That pitch chopped down the 3rd baseline, and it'll be ruled foul as it comes off of the leg of Leadham. Is the only explanation I could find. I'm guessing that's what did so as it started to roll fair, and Bay was getting ready to make the throw down. So still 2-2 here to Leadham, who's kicking off this 5th inning. That one chopped again, foul. And so as of right now, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors from the Muckdogs. 1 run, 2 hits, and 3 errors from the Skunks. Once again, the 2-2. That one swung towards opposite field and unable to make the diving play, so it's going to get past him. And Leadham is definitely thinking 3 here. He turns for 2nd. He's going for 3rd, and he'll be in there safe as it hits off his body and gets past the pitcher backing him up. So he'll be in there safe with a triple. And we just mentioned it earlier about Leadham having lethal speed, and why doesn't he have more triples than just the 1? Well, it doesn't get past him a lot, but trying to make the diving play there in right field was king. So Leadham able to advance all the way around towards 3rd base. And what an at-bat from him, fouling off multiple balls, keeping it alive. And now he sits at 3rd base with nobody down. Now up is Kyle Corso, who's been hit by a pitch in his first 2 at-bats as he takes strike 1 on the outside. That one bounces in the dirt. Leadham will stay. And now it's very important for Campus to make sure that ball stays in front of him to not allow Leadham to come home for a free run. The infield in on the grass. That one smacked towards the outfield. That's going to get down in front of the center fielder Martinez. So Corso in there with an RBI single makes it a 5-1 ball game. And that will now bring up Tyler Canoe, who so far today is 1 for 1 and has reached on an error. So Harrison allowing 2 hits in a row and his first 2 batters. And Canoe will take the first strike at the knees. On deck would be Aguila. Next pitch, that one looks like it's going to drop into center field, and it will. Corso's going to take the turn for third, and there will be no throw. He'll be in there standing up. So Canoe with a bloop single into center field, and just like that, runners on the corners, nobody out. And now up is Aguila, 0 for 2 on the day with a line out and a ground out to the shortstop. Canoe already has a stolen bag on the day. We'll see if there's any movement again from him over there at first base. That first pitch on the outside. So 1-0 the count. Muckdogs now with 6 hits, doubling their total just in this inning alone. That one a high ball into shallow right field. The second baseman settles under it, and Corso is going to go about a third of the way down to home, but then running it in will be Johnson. And so 1 down now in the inning on the pop-up to the second baseman. And that's going to bring up Trey Bacon, 0 for 1 on the day. So far, still runners on the corners. He swings on the first one. He sees, but that goes foul for strike number 1. Next pitch swung on towards right field, and he will make the grab, and tagging towards home will be Corso, and he'll be in there safely. So a rare thing you see there where a sac fly in foul territory, and RBI there for Trey Bacon. And that brings now the game 6-1, but 2 down now in the inning. And Gavin Schrader up to bat. He's struck out looking twice so far today, but the third strike on both of the pitches have been very low. I saw him talking to Skip in between the innings afterwards, kind of pointing towards his ankle, thinking the call was a bit low. We'll see how he can bounce back here. First pitch he sees, hit towards the second baseman. He fields that one. The throw a bit off target, but making the grab over there will be Davis for out number 3. So a quick inning, but 2 runs scored. Muckdogs now extend the lead. 6-1. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
All right, we're back in here for the bottom of the 5th inning. And before we get started, some more good news. It is currently the top of the 7th inning between Mohawk Valley and Utica, and Mohawk Valley is leading 7-0. Again, a loss by them and a win today would mean the Muckdogs would just need a win tomorrow to clinch the #1 seed, which would be huge for them. Then they just have 2 games remaining and could maybe give a couple of guys some rest days. First pitch fouled off and caught by Aguila. And the second pitch, high fly ball towards the right side of the infield. Corso settles on under and will make the grab. On that was Brandon Lane, the left fielder, for out #1 of the inning. So that now will bring to the plate the designated hitter, Trey Zarowski. He struck out in his first at-bat back in the 2nd inning. Next pitch swung on towards center field. Bacon's going to dive down and make the play. What a diving play there from Trey Bacon out in center field as Alex Hale takes off his hat and tips it to Bacon. And wow. I mean, we've seen a couple of those so far this season from Leadham. Daniel Burway had one back in our last home game in left field. And now Trey Bacon in center field for out #2. Great sliding grab there from him. That's going to bring up Johnny Campus, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. He hits the first one he sees. That one's a high fly ball but carrying foul. And that one left the park. Could he have maybe kept that one in play? That one could have been a momentum booster for the Skunks. But instead, it'll just be a strike #1. It's noted that Campus does have 1 home run so far on the season. And Will Durrell has the other one for the Skunks. Just 2 on the season. The one from Durrell did come against the Muckdogs back when they were at home. That one, a chopper over to Reinhardt. He'll look to make the play, to throw in time with the scoop from Corso. A 1-2-3 inning. That's how you like it if you're Alex Hale on the mound there. We'll be back for the 6th inning. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
And we're back in for the 6th inning. Here, leading off for the Muckdogs, will be the third baseman, Jerry Reinhardt, 0 for 1 so far today. Still on the mound is Evan Harrison, who came in last inning in relief for Travis Perry. First pitch to Reinhardt hits that bottom of the strike zone, and it'll be strike number 1. Next pitch he sees down in the dirt, but swung on by Reinhardt, drops him deep in the count now, 0-2. So looking for a 3-pitch strikeout. Here is Harrison. That one swung straight up the middle, and that's going to be the play made to second, but the throw not in time as it's going to get past the first baseman. That one should still be ruled a hit, and it will, as making a great play up the middle was Johnson, but the throw just not there in time. So a lead-off single for Reinhardt, and that's going to bring up Alex Torres, currently 0 for 2 on the day. As someone was just thrown out. And I'm not sure what the deal is. It looked as though that the player was called because he was outside of the dugout and started arguing and threw him out. And so some player from the Tarp Skunks has been thrown out. Either a sub, or it didn't look like someone who was either designated hitter or extra hitter for the team. I mean, based off what I'm getting here, is that it was something with them being extended out on the dugout. And I don't know. I mean, I think that's a little tough to give there, and I think the umpire's got to worry more about the game out here. I don't think that extra person out on the edge of the dugout was really doing anything. And I think Tarp Skunks manager's got every right to be mad here at the umpire. And so they're still talking down there. If you look at the bottom left corner, just with the two umpires. So someone a part of the roster for the Tarp Skunks has been tossed from the game. I would guess that the player said something back to the umpire. I'm not quite sure what it could have been, but I think that's, I mean, as an umpire, it is tough, but you got to have a little bit of thick skin. And in what was just looked like couple words of exchange, I'm not sure if there was much there to throw out a player. But regardless, we're just waiting to get started back here. And now we can resume play here as Jamestown fans verbally chant back at the field umpire, and Now we can resume some baseball. So, again, Reinhardt just with the single to open up this 6th inning. Alex Torres now at the plate. I was going to say he was getting a sign from Skip there. We'll see if he decides to lay down a bunt or swings away. First pitch to him misses on the outside for ball number 1. That one chopped up towards the third baseman. The throw to second in time. Torres will scamper over to first base with the throw just a little off target, unable to turn 2. So mark that a fielder's choice. Reinhardt out at second, brings one down, and Kenny Dodson up to bat. Torres now over at first base. He's got 5 stolen bags on the season, does Torres. Dodson currently 0 for 2, 2 flyouts towards the center fielder. He takes the first one up and high. That'll be 1-0. Next pitch swung on high towards right field. Tracking that is King, and he'll settle on under that. So 3 flyouts from Dodson. So far doing nothing. So 2 down in the inning now here is going to bring up Caleb Rodriguez, 1 for 2 so far today. As Harrison will look to escape and get the 3rd out of this inning. First pitch to Rodriguez, missing for ball 1 on the outside corner. Harrison takes a quick peek over to Torres. Rodriguez fouls that one up and over the press box. So 1 ball. And 1 strike now here. Here's the next pitch. That one a high fly ball towards shallow right field. And calling him off and making the catch out in right field again is King. And so that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Muckdogs leave 1 runner stranded on base, still leading 6-1. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
Alrighty, and we are back here for the bottom of the 6th. Alex Hale takes the mound once again. The batters do up 8, 9, and 10 for the Skunks, starting with Jordan King, who had 2 putouts in that last inning. Interestingly enough, Hale's only gone 7 innings, so far in 6 appearances in the season. He's now getting close to doubling his total on the season after relieving most of the time, now getting his first start. Hale fires that first one up high for ball number 1. Hale's got 3 strikeouts so far on the day. Swung on and missed. And so that'll even things now at 1-1. As time is called from him, as he looked like he was readjusting his glasses in there. And so now he'll come step back in. Does King, hitting .253 on the season. Currently has a walk in his 1 at-bat so far today. The 1-1 fired up high. And so I'll move it now to 2 balls. King leading off the inning here for the Skunks. That one up close and in. And so hitters count now 3-1 as Hale circles around the mound. And steps back up to the mound. No action going on for the Muckdogs in the pen yet. Hale's done a good job. That one swung foul, tipped and caught by Aguila, bringing the count full. Hale allowing just 1 run on 2 hits so far today, and just 3 base runners. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on towards center field. That's going to get into the gap. No one over there. That's going to be at least 2 bases. And the throw all the way towards a cutoff man, not even over there from Bacon as he just released it. But luckily, the runner stays just at second base. That one was hit right to where nobody was standing. And Eaton's going to come out to the mound, and you can maybe call that a broadcaster curse, as Hale now comes on to the mound, and visited from Eaton brings the whole infield in, and now I believe there is some action, and it looks like Anthony Sullivan warming up in the pen. Again, Hale's been solid so far. That's just his 4th base runner allowed and 3 hits, just 1 run scored. And so the ump just quickly talking over with Eaton. And having a conversation now with the Tarp Skunks manager. And so now we'll hop back on in. Jack Davis up to bat here. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. It is Sullivan warming up in the pen right now for the Muckdogs. Hale with no outs, a runner on second base. As that first one swung on foul by Davis for strike number 1. Next pitch swung on and missed down in the dirt. And so that's going to bring things now to 0-2 here. Hale gets the sign from Aguila. And here's the pitch. That one in the dirt, blocked by Aguila there behind the plate, forcing King to stay over at second base. That's ball number 1. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Excuse me, it was a 1-2 count there. And so that's strikeout number 4 and the first out of the inning. That's going to now bring up Nate Johnson, the second baseman. He lined out to second base his first time up. Runner on, though. A chance to cut the lead. First pitch tailing away on the outside. Count 1-0. So 1-0 the count here. Dodson keeping him honest on second, swung on and missed. So that's going to even things up now at 1 apiece. Hale looks on in, trying to escape this inning by keeping the second base runner there. Again, fouled off. That one off the dugout and into the dugout, ricocheting around and bouncing on in. So 1-2 now here for Hale, looking to pick up another strikeout. Hale searching for number 5 as he awaits the sign and gets it. And the runner goes. Swung on back to Hale, so he'll just have to go to first and flips it over there. And so that's out number 2, and advancing over to third will be King. And that will bring us also now to the top of the lineup, to Henry Martinez. He was in a similar situation back in the 3rd inning, his last time up to bat, where King was on second and he struck out. One for 2, though, with a single. First pitch to him misses down low on the fastball. As the left-handed batter steps back on in. Next pitch up high. And so that will be ball number 2 now here. As both players step around and now back in on the rubber and into the box. 2 down here, runner on third is King. That one in there for strike number 1 from Hale. Shifts it to 2-1 here. Skunks just searching to try and add another run here as they trail by 5. Next pitch just missing on the outside. And so 3-1 will now be the count, in danger of walking a batter and putting runners on the corners. Again, here in the bottom of the 6th. Just a couple more at-bats for the Skunks. They need to get something going here. That pitch hits over the plate, and that's going to bring the count full now here. A chance for Hale to finish out 6 innings, allowing just 1 run. A big pitch here to the batter, Martinez. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, foul, tipped and caught by Aguila for the 5th strikeout of the game for Hale. He's gone through 6 innings, allowing just 3 hits, 4 base runners, and 1 run. Muckdogs still leading 6-1 entering the 7th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Alrighty, time for the 7th inning. And once again, leading off again will be Josh Leadham. An update 7-2 now entering into, I believe, yes, the bottom of the 8th inning between Mohawk Valley and Utica. Utica trailing 7-2. We'll get you more updates on that when we get the final score in that game. Of course, should the Muckdogs win and Utica lose, that'd bolster them 2.5 games ahead, and they could clinch with a win tomorrow. Josh Leadham with a 1-0 count to him to lead off the 7th inning. That one, a towering ball towards the shortstop, but Bay will fly under that one and make the grab. So 2 pitches, and now 1 down here, as Leadham is now 2 for 4 on the day. It's going to bring up Kyle Corso, the second batter. He's 1 for 1 and has been hit by a pitch twice. He takes the first pitch over the plate for strike number 1. Again, once the game between Utica and Mohawk Valley is complete, as Corso drills one towards Bay at third base, making the play for out number 2. Once we get the final score on that one, we'll be sure to keep you guys updated back home, as it would mean the division would run through Batavia. As of right now, they already have at least 1 home game, which would be Sunday at 4:05. The opponent still to be determined. Utica and Batavia, the only teams in the West who have clinched. The top 3 in the East have also clinched a spot. Tyler Canoe swings on the first pitch he sees. That's going to drop into center field for a single. And he's now 3 for 3. And he's got 3 singles on the day. So a 2-out single is going to bring Aguila up to the plate. Currently 0 for 3 on the day. And so, Harrison, should we mention, still on the mound for his third inning of work here in relief. Aguilar sees the first pitch and swings it towards left field, but that's going to be hit right over there to the left fielder lane. Good contact, just not in the right position. So one hit, no runs scored. Still a 6-1 ball game entering into the bottom of the seventh. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17.5 counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
All right, again, we're getting ready to get started here in the 7th inning. As warming up now on the mound and coming in relief for Alex Hale is Anthony Sullivan. Hale went 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, just 3 hits allowed. Should the result hold, Hale would be the winning pitcher tonight and pick up his first win on the season and as a Muckdog. This will be Sullivan's 9th appearance. He's gone 10 2/3. He's allowed just 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, and rocking an ERA of 6.75. Sullivan, one of the few left-handers that comes out of the pen, or just on the roster in general, for the Muckdogs. His release is somewhat sidearm, as he'll face now up number 1. So it looks like we have a Mark Tucker is now up to bat, excuse me. As that went in there for a strike on the outside corner for the first time to Sullivan. Martinez made the last out. And so Tucker, 0 for 2 on the day, is the shortstop. 0-1 the count to him. Next pitch, chopped over to shortstop. Rodriguez makes the grab. The throw scooped up by Corso, and that'll be out number 1 right there for the Muckdogs on the ground out to short. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Cody Bay, grounded out to third base his last time up. He'll look to get things going here to start off the 7th inning for the Skunks after the first batter was retired. He takes that first pitch in there for a strike over the plate. Next pitch swung on and missed. And so the count now 0-2. Looking for his first strikeout is Sullivan. And that one bounces off of the plate. And that'll be ball number 1. Next pitch, just a bit on the outside corner. And so 2-2 now here to the batter. So Sullivan, here is the pitch. Swung on and missed and got him leaning on that one. Number 14 on the season for Sullivan, and out number 2 of the inning. That's now going to bring up Pat Bigham, the extra hitter, 0 for 2 so far today. He flew out in foul territory to Aguila behind the plate. First pitch delivered in there right over the plate. That'll be strike number 1. So he currently sits 0 for 3, looking for his first hit this bay as he chops that one to Rodriguez again. He'll make the throw to first and again retires the batter. 1-2-3, easy as you like from Sullivan in relief. And the Muckdogs head into the 8th inning, still leading 6-1. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
Welcome back to the 8th inning here between the Muckdogs and the Tarp Skunks. Muckdogs currently leading 6-1. Trey Bacon at bat, here to lead off. First pitch swung on towards Bay at third base. The throw to first in time. And one pitch, one out. And that will now bring up to the plate pinch hitter Dallas Young is going to come in to pinch hit for Gavin Schrader. So we saw him come in and pinch run for Abner Benitez yesterday. And so Young will get an appearance once again. Schrader pinch hitting for Young pinch hitting for Schrader, who went 0 for 3 today. Coming into today's game, Dallas Young hitting 150. He had one plate appearance yesterday. First pitch, and their first strike right around the letters. Though one swung on and missed from Young. That's now going to bring it 0-2 the count here. He'll have to protect. On the mound, Harrison in his fourth inning relief, looking for a strikeout here. Foul tipped and caught, they will say, by Campus there. And so 2 down in the inning now. That's going to bring up Jerry Reinhardt now. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. So he steps on in. Here's the first pitch to Reinhardt. Thought about it. That one on the inside, getting the call. And so 0-1 now the count here with 2 down. Reinhardt takes that one above the letters. So 1-1. Kick and delivery over the plate. 1-2 now. And searching for his second strikeout in a row and second of the game is Harrison to close out a 1-2-3 inning here for the Skunks. That one just a bit low. And so that'll even things up now at 2-2. Next pitch swung on over towards the shortstop Tucker. The throw to first in time. Another 1-2-3 inning here for the Skunks. They've got some work to do. Still trailing by 5 runs. We'll be right back. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
All right, and Brandon Lane leading off the bottom of the 8th for Jamestown here as Anthony Sullivan comes in for his second inning of relief. As there is some action up in the bullpen for the Muckdogs. Six to 1 currently the score. Sullivan comes together. First pitch up high. That'll be ball number 1. As of right now, across the board for the Muckdogs, it reads 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the Tarp Skunks, 1 run, 3 hits, and 3 errors. Again, Lane up to bat, 1 for 2 so far on the day. He smacks that one towards center field. Dallas Young is out there, and he'll make the grab in center field. So just like yesterday, Young moves from, Bacon moves from center to left, and Dallas takes over in center field and puts out the first man of the inning. And that's going to bring up Trey Zarowski, currently 0 for 2 on the day so far. Sullivan's retired the 4 batters he's faced so far in tonight's game. First pitch to Zarowski, off speed over the plate. 0-1 the count. That one swung on towards right field. Leadham tracking that one. He'll get on under for out number 2. And just like that, 5 batters faced for Sullivan and 5 batters retired. Johnny Campus will look to change that up here as he steps to the plate for the 3rd time. Currently 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout looking. As he gives a little salute out to the crowd in their last game here. So that first pitch swung on and fouled. And that'll be strike number 1. Could only assume that Campus has returned back here and probably for what is his last at-bat at home here in front of the Jamestown fans, getting a lot of applause from the faithful. He chops that one just foul down the 3rd baseline. And so now 0-2 the count here to Campus. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Needing to get something going. Sullivan looks in. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt, bouncing. The throw over to first will be in time. And that'll be another strikeout and 6 batters faced. 6 retired there from Sullivan. Heading into the 9th inning. Muckdogs still leading 6-1. Don't go anywhere. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center. Fans, are you looking for great candies and chocolates? Visit Oliver's Candies located in Batavia, New York, or on the web at www.oliverscandies.com. When you purchase a box of Oliver's chocolates, you will always get the best tasting, most mouth-watering chocolate you have ever eaten. Visit Oliver's Candies.
And so we're stepping on in for the potential last inning, most likely as the Muckdogs lead 6-1. And some good news from around the league. Mohawk Valley has officially defeated Utica 7-2 with a win today. The Muckdogs just need a win tomorrow to clinch the #1 seed. Alex Torres, the batter, due up first, and then proceeding would be Dodson and then Rodriguez, as long as there is no other pinch hitters. Oh, 0-1 the count. Harrison still on the mound. Thinks about that one, does Torres, but he'll hold up for ball #1. The next pitch from Harrison, chopped over to Bay at third base. He'll grab that one to throw to first in time. A beautiful play there from Cody Bay on the run, and retires down the first batter of the inning. That's going to bring up Kenny Dodson Jr. now, who's currently 0 for 3. Again, on deck would be Rodriguez. First pitch to him misses up high. That'll be ball #1, 1-0 the count. That one inside, called for a strike. And that's going to even things up now at 1-1. That one bounces up into the dirt and scooped up by Campus for the second ball of the at-bat. Again, one down here in the 9th inning. That one inside, Dodson avoiding that one. And so hitters count 3-1. Next pitch, swung on towards left field. That is going to get down for a hit. He's going to round first and go for second is Dodson, and he'll stand up there at second base. And that was well-deserved today from him. He's flown out to center twice and to right, both on solid hits. That one finally just getting over the left fielder in there for a stand-up double for Dodson. And that's going to bring up now Rodriguez, 1 for 3 so far today. He's got a runner in scoring position now. That one in there high, but called strike on Rodriguez. On deck would be Josh Leadham. Next pitch fired in there again for a strike. And so he's now down deep, 0-2. A little unhappy with the calls, and he looked over to Skip. Skip telling him, just drive the next one away. Just worry about hitting the ball. That pitch swung on towards right field. Dodson is going to test the arm of King. That one fired in, and he's gunned out by a long shot there. So he doubles him up there, and that retires down the 9th inning. And a beautiful throw there from the right fielder, King. And we'll head into the 9th inning. Muckdogs leading 6-1. We'll be right back. This is Muckdog Baseball.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Wright Beverage.
All right, we're getting ready for bottom and ninth. Anthony Sullivan still on the mound. Once again, your Muckdogs will be home on Sunday, at least holding on to the second seed, and now very good chance at the first seed. Call the number on your screen, 585-524-2260, 585-524-2260, or stop by the box office at 299 Bank Street in Batavia, New York to get your playoff tickets. We also have 3 home games still left, so come out and see your Muckdogs as they finish out the season and head into the playoffs on fire. Again, Sullivan for his 3rd inning of relief, a chance to pick up the save here. On the up to the plate is Jordan King. He doubled his last time up. That one in there for a strike. So once again, should the Muckdogs hold on, they take a 2.5 game lead over Utica, meaning they would just need 1 win in their next 3 games at home, or a Utica loss, of course, but winning it would be that much sweeter. They would clinch the number 1 seed, guaranteeing all games in the West Division would have to run through at Dwyer Stadium. 1-1 the count here to King. That one fouled off and off the netting. That'll bring the count now to 1-2 here. King takes a deep breath. Sullivan already with 2 strikeouts so far in his last 2 innings. That one bounces in front of the plate. That'll even things up now at 2 apiece. Sitting on 15 strikeouts now with the 2 today. He'll look for 16 right here. That one in there and catches the inside corner and sends him packing. Tarp Skunks now down to just 2 outs left in the game. And coming up to bat is number 11, Jack Davis. Davis 0 for 2 so far today. First pitch to him, high fly ball into shallow center field. Dodson settling under and will make the grab. And just like that, Sullivan 1 out away from the save. And the Muckdogs 1 out to coming a step closer to clinching the number 1 seed. Up to bat now is Nate Johnson. He is also 0 for 2 so far today. That pitch chopped over to Reinhardt at third base. Backhanded grab, the throw in time and punches him out. Sullivan picks up the save. Alex Hale gets his first win on the year, getting 5 strikeouts. And your Muckdogs now 1 step closer to solidifying the number 1 seed, as Dallas Young takes a picture out in center field with his fellow outfielders Trey Bacon and Josh Leadham. An overall great performance from the Muckdogs. As the Tarp Skunks' last home game, they salute their fans. But the Muckdogs pick up the win 6-1 across the board. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Tarp Skunks, 1 run, 3 hits, and 3 errors. So we went through the pitching. Hale went 6, picked up 5 strikeouts, allowed the only run. And Sullivan came out 3 actually, only allowing 1 base runner, I believe. No. So Sullivan comes in and shuts down all 9 batters that he faces, including 3 strikeouts. So an overall great pitching performance and solid hitting. Leadham, he went 2 for 4 on the day, scored 2 runs, also had a triple. Tyler Canoe, he went 3 for 3 on the day, 3 singles and an RBI. Trey Bacon would pick up 2 RBIs on the day with a sac fly. And Kenny Dodson, after being robbed 3 times on his 4th hit, smacks a double. Great performance heading into tomorrow's game. Again, with Utica's loss, Muckdogs now 2.5 games ahead for first place. With just 3 games remaining, they need either 1 win or they need a loss from Utica to clinch the #1 seed. But you know they're facing off against Auburn, who they lost in a tough one last time around. They're at the Double Days, so they're going to really want that win, and with that win, it could clinch the #1 seed. Be sure to come grab your tickets. Again, you want to see the Muckdogs clinch the #1 seed? Come out to tomorrow's game. It's also free Diamond Dance photo night. Tickets are 585-524-2260, or you can visit the box office. It will be open at 9 o'clock at 299 Bank Street. Also, tickets are on sale for the playoffs. Our first game will be on Sunday at 4:05. The opponent still to be determined. Again, same number on the screen, or visit our box office to claim those tickets. Final score today, 6-1. Alex Hale picks up his first win as a Muckdog. We'll catch you guys all tomorrow. This could be my last ever cast for the Muckdogs, as they're going to be likely at home most of the time. But it's been a pleasure calling the games with you, and if I don't get to call another one, thank you, Batavia. I'll catch you later.